takes that wide line in, and Perez just slithers clean up the inside.
Well, it's just a step too far. We saw Perez trying to get around the outside.
Sorry, as the rear wheel follows through. He came out of the tunnel completely in the wrong part of the racetrack, so his tyres are dirty.
Hit the same piece of barrier that Nico Rosberg had hit this morning, but unfortunately he stayed further to the right. And as the car starts to rotate, of course he's a passenger at this point. You can see him bringing his hands up to protect his helmet. Gets the slipstream, go down the inside of Perez, quite forcibly so, they touch. Perez had the advantage and really have his DRS open as well. Michael gets unsighted as he comes off the curb, and then Perez brakes on the inside. And
weil Perez hier über
and it's coming out of the first part of the swimming pool. He's run wide, run dramatically wide.
Did he already have a problem with that front wing?
Did he keep the engine going?
And this is now Perez into turn one, barging wheels with Heikki Kovalainen.
En hier hebben ze nog een keer bakkeleien met elkaar.
Into the slide. Well, there he goes. Perez would have said, where did you come from? I gave you room. But it was just an error there. He just got in hot.
Here, Grosjean cutting across Lewis, and he just loses control. Grosjean going over Perez. And Fernando Alonso getting caught up in it.
Across to cover Hamilton, who can't and won't yield. And I'm afraid
Michael Schumacher, I should say. Oh, Perez did really well to avoid there Jenson Button.
So it's the first salvo to clout Button then.
Yeah, and there was a clip as well, I think. He then has to go wide, and De Resta pops ahead of him, and that's where Perez gets clouted from Grosjean behind. Now look for Raikkonen braking late. There you go. Almost took out Vettel. That's why he had to move wide. And it was Bruno Senna that went into Sebastian Vettel, not once but twice, and Senna...
Somebody changed it in about 8 seconds. He just got a little bit trigger happy on the throttle. This start, which is dream ticket at the moment, he got a squeeze, now he's locked his brakes, and well,
Hulkenberg goes through, and I think he got caught by Jenson Button. Squeezing past, certainly threw him. He got promoted in Canada, didn't he, into third? And I tell you what, Sebastian Vettel was so lucky he didn't get wiped out.
Yeah. Looks like Perez moved slightly left. Well, you can't see from that angle, but we know he was struggling on the brakes anyway, and it's quite clearly caught out.
Well, this is what it felt like for Perez. Oh, hands off the wheel, just a passenger.
Oof, that stopped in a hurry, didn't it?
Keep an eye out for him as we get towards turn 3 Village and onto the loop. This is that's Hunter Sergio.
If you pinch a driver like that, I mean, it's not as if Perez was running too wide.
Happens here, Sergio
Tries to pass
Perez.
his teammate, look.
He does, locks up. Oh, and he collects Perez as well, Martin.
Yes. And this is the replay then of Alonso passing Vettel, and so Perez has lost a slice of front wing as well. It does work. It does work in a lower temperature range, which is a good thing. But it'll be interesting, and if they go all the way to the end, then it'll work a treat as well, won't it?
In front of him.
I don't think he knew he was there. He certainly didn't leave him enough room. I don't think he realised he was there. Good time for Button to pit, I would have thought, if they want to change their strategy. Two people have, Grosjean and Maldonado.
We're in Singapore, those two as well, when Perez tried to go around the outside of Soutel and caught him a bit unawares.
A little more room. I don't think he realised he was there.
He came late, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got some damage to his floor, obviously. And
Dan doet Perez dit niet goed. Die auto loopt naar buiten, oké.
Ah non, problème de frein pour Vettel. Il a dit qu'il a eu un problème de frein. Mais...
Round the outside goes Perez. Maldonado pushes him a bit wide. And, well, you see there as well, Perez got squeezed a bit by Massa, bumped with Carlos Sainz, and that's what threw him off into the gravel.
heading in there.
And this is Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez. Almost a carbon copy as the carbon fibre goes flying at quite a speed. Let's see it again.
The Tech Pro sticking out just catches the rear end.
About 10 minutes ago, I think it was, but we saw into the gravel. Force India.
Yeah, but he's got a problem there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Something failed at the rear.
Straight head.
Front, didn't he?
Now watch Sergio Perez, Danny Fiat on the inside.
I got hit very bad from behind.
Sergio will say.
Just under 17 minutes to go here in Baku of FP1, and we have a red flag because of this. Ball at turn 8 down by the maiden tower, and the man who was on the podium here last year has returned to Baku and he's not started. And the two Force India as well. The debrief is going to be a bit feisty tonight in the Force India garage. There's too aggressive here. The gap is there though, Martin, isn't it? And then it disappears. Did Fiat...
And Ericsson just pushed me off. What an intelligent guy.
Mention of the Force India.
So Ocon, sorry, on the inside. Oh,
that could have been an airplane crash, hadn't they?
Vettel did go ultra soft.
He did go ultra soft,
He
yeah.
did,
Well,
okay.
Ted, we just have a little listen and a look.
Guys, what the honestly?
Questioning
Yeah,
there, Martin.
and it comes to my point.
And look at the way that debris
I
flies
know.
off as well.
He